This training is going to cover inserting images and uploading images via the Wysiwyg editor. We'll start by clicking where we would like to place the image. In this case, we're going to place the image below the paragraph underneath policies. Once I have my area selected, I will then go up to the Insert Edit Image icon from the toolbar and click that. That's going to get us the Insert Edit Image menu. From here, you can do internal or external. Please do not use external. External allows you to enter the address of the image. The problem with this is if the image is copywritten, you're going to have obviously copyright issues. And if the image gets moved from its location, you'll have a broken image on your page. So please always use internal. Internal is going to allow us to browse for an existing image and put that on the page. Also, from this screen, you'll fill in the alternative text. This is for accessibility purposes. You're going to want to fill in something that makes sense for the image, so if somebody hits this with a screen reader, they're going to know what this image is. And then after that, you also have dimensions. Dimensions are only going to allow you to adjust the display size of the image. This is not going to change the actual dimensions or file size of the image. If you want to do that, you will have to edit the image via the image editor, which will be shown in a different training video. So we're going to browse for our file. So in this case, I click the browse button. I'm going to go to my images folder. I could select an image, and you can see it previews it, and I can hit confirm. But if I want to, I can upload from here as well. So in this case, I'm going to make sure I'm selected on the folder I want my file to go into, and I'm going to go to upload. From there, I can then browse for an image. And I can pick a photo, hit open. You'll see it gives me the image file name. In this case, the image file name is not formatted very well. You're going to want to make sure that you do all lowercase, no spaces, swap spaces for dashes. And you're also going to want to make sure it makes sense for what the image is. But for training purposes, this is fine. So I'm going to hit upload. You're going to see a preview of that image and a confirmation. Now, this image is probably too large, so we'll want to adjust that later. But I'll hit confirm. Now you'll see it put my image in. In this case, this happens to be a picture of my son, so I'll just put his name. And now you can see the dimensions of this image are very, very large. You're not going to want to go more than 700 pixels wide on an image, so try to make sure your images are that size before you upload them. This is not going to change the size of the actual image, it's just what it's displaying as. So you are going to want to edit this later. From there, I can hit insert. Once I do that, you can see my images in here. No special alignments or anything, but I can click on my image and grab the handles and resize that and adjust the size a little bit more. I can also right click or click on the image and then click the icon for insert edit image again and go back in and make changes. I can also go to an advanced tab under the image and choose alignment options. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and left align my image. I also have border, vertical spacing, and horizontal. Border and vertical spacing you can ignore. Horizontal spacing is important if you're aligning images. If you're aligning images and you don't use any horizontal spacing, your text is going to butt right up against your image. So I would recommend to use between 5 and 10 pixels. So in this case, I'll put 10, hit update. Now you can see my text wrapped around and there's space between it. One thing to note is anything below your image is what's going to wrap. Everything above it is going to be left alone. So as you can see, the paragraph above is fine, but everything else below, starting at website, starts to wrap around my photo. Once I was done here, I would simply just hit submit and walk through the finishing of the page.